Hello, and a warm welcome to all you quietly influential leaders tuning in today. I'm Gwyn White, your host for Quietly Influential Leadership Lessons for Introverts. In this episode, we'll set sail on uncharted waters, exploring the confluence of spirituality and business, two realms often viewed as mutually exclusive, yet deeply interconnected in shaping our journey towards purposeful leadership. We'll unravel the threads of spirituality and business, diving into practices like quantum and evolutionary human design, positive intelligence, and whole body wellness. Through this, we'll discover how aligning spirituality with your business can be transformative. Spirituality and business. Is this a paradox? At first glance, spirituality and business might seem incompatible. The former is often about introspection, ethics, and higher purpose. The latter revolves around profitability, competition, and economic growth. But let me tell you, this perceived dissonance is precisely where the magic happens for us introverted leaders. For many, the realms of spirituality and business may appear antithetical. Business often emphasizes metrics, profits, and logical decision making, while spirituality tends to focus on consciousness, interconnectedness, and intuitive wisdom. However, the emerging concept of conscious capitalism suggests that these two realms not only can coexist, but may, in fact, need each other. You may be asking, can bottom lines coexist with higher consciousness? Absolutely, yes. A Gallup study found that companies with high employee engagement levels are 21% more profitable than those with low engagement. Engaged employees are typically more aligned with a company's values and mission, elements that can be deeply spiritual in nature. As introverted leaders, the emphasis on internal reflection and depth of thought naturally aligns with spiritual principles. Introverted leaders can employ spiritual tools such as mindfulness or meditation to enhance focus, thereby making more conscious and thoughtful business decisions. Let's talk for a moment about how a break with spiritual self can happen. Much like many of you, I too had a seismic break with my spiritual self, especially during my time in the corporate and nonprofit sectors. It led to burnout, to depression, and eventually it led me to where I am now, a space where I integrate spirituality and business to foster meaningful change. It's not uncommon for professionals to experience a break from their spiritual selves, especially in high stakes or high stress environments. The pressures to perform, meet deadlines, and climb corporate ladders can distance us from our inner selves. This disconnect may lead to a plethora of issues from burnout to depression. Reconnecting with your spiritual self, however you endeavor to do this, is essential, more so for introverted leaders who often need meaningful engagement with their inner worlds for optimal functioning. Methods like EFT tapping can be particularly effective for introverts, as they offer a quiet, reflective space to confront and heal emotional and spiritual wounds and move beyond them into a place of peace, calm, and confidence. Spirituality. Is it the missing link in business? Why is spirituality so crucial in business? The answer lies in alignment. The term alignment is something many of us hear but struggle to implement. But it's not just a buzzword. Alignment is the harmony between your spiritual self and your business aspirations. Here's where a system like positive intelligence, also called PQ, can come into play. A mental fitness model that I rely on both personally and in coaching my clients. PQ allows you to identify and overcome your self-sabotaging tendencies, giving you the mental fitness to maintain this alignment. Often, what is missing in the chaos of deadlines and data is the spiritual component. Values like compassion, integrity, and interconnectedness are vital for the long-term success of any venture. Introverted leaders have the ability to think deeply and focus on long-term strategies. Incorporating spiritual values can imbue business models and client relationships with depth and significance, aspects that introverted leaders naturally value. Quantum and evolutionary human design, your blueprint to sustainable energy. Quantum and evolutionary human design go beyond traditional personality tests, offering a dynamic map of your unique design of energy centers, channels, and gates. This system gives an insight into how you're energetically designed to interact with the world. These models provide an intricate map of your spiritual, emotional, and cognitive architecture. By understanding your specific human design, you can navigate the complexities of business with more empathy, grace, and intuitive prowess. Understanding this blueprint, or energy map, helps introverted leaders understand and leverage their unique energetic patterns for decision making, communication, and leadership. For example, introverted leaders may find that they have an open throat center, which in human design indicates a need for more thoughtful communication, an invaluable insight for leadership. Now let's shift our focus to the actionable part of our discussion, practical strategies designed for introverted leaders at the intersection of spirituality and business. Why are we diving into strategies? Because understanding the theory without application is like holding a treasure map and never taking a step to unearth the gold. These methods are not just arbitrarily selected, they are rooted in the principles of quantum and evolutionary human design, positive intelligence, PQ, and whole body wellness. Each strategy aims to enhance your intrinsic leadership qualities while also fostering spiritual alignment. These are particularly effective for introverted leaders because they address the unique challenges and strengths that come with introversion, such as deep introspection, a natural affinity for solitude, and keen emotional intelligence, and channel these into business success. Some recommended strategies include mindfulness training, which enhances focus and decision making, EFT tapping, which releases emotional and psychological stress, human design consultations, which provide personalized strategies based on your unique energetic blueprint, Sankalpa, intention setting, which aligns your conscious objectives with subconscious drivers. Why do these specific strategies work for introverted leaders? Simply, they promote self-awareness, focus, and emotional release, key components for introverted leaders who may often struggle with overwhelm or overthinking. As we begin to close this enlightening episode, I want to arm you with some curated resources that can serve as your compass in this spiritual business journey. Why these particular resources, you might ask? Because the path of integrating spirituality into business is an intricate one, best navigated with tried and true tools and guides. They are specially selected for introverted leaders who wish to go beyond superficial methods and delve deep into authentic transformation. You'll find a book, a course, and a tool that focus on the fusion of spirituality, business acumen, and introverted leadership. I also offer an exclusive complimentary call where I'll provide highly customized strategies tailored to your individual challenges. Please know that this is not just about adding tools to your toolbox. It's about equipping you with the right instruments to build your dream life and business. The book is Conscious Capitalism by John Mackey, offers insights into blending business with spirituality. Naturally, I recommend Positive Intelligence as a course for mental fitness. This 6-week foundational program, which you can take with me as your guide if you like, provides tools, strategies, and learnings that will serve you well for the rest of your life. I also recommend Mindful Techie, an online platform offering mindfulness tools tailored for professionals. And as promised, my gift to you, my dear listeners, I invite you to have a complimentary call with me. This time together will be a highly focused and customized strategy session to help you align your spiritual and business goals. The link to schedule with me is in the show notes. All the resources I have outlined offer practical tools for implementing spiritual practices into business environments, tailored to the needs and challenges commonly faced by introverted leaders. As introverted leaders, integrating spirituality into our business models allows us not only to transcend financial metrics, but also to cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment, purpose, and holistic success. As we conclude today's journey, remember that spirituality and business are not opposing forces, but two sides of the same coin. They enrich each other, forming a more complete, authentic, and yes, profitable you. I'm Gwyn White, and I encourage you to reflect on how you can incorporate spirituality into your business endeavors, leveraging it not just for profit, but for a deeper, more fulfilling sense of success. Thank you for tuning in to Quietly Influential Leadership Lessons for Introverts. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more insights and actionable strategies. And until next time, continue to be quietly influential, continue to be unapologetically and genuinely you. Goodbye for now.